Did you hear about the bill that Ron DeSantis plans to sign to help with our homeowners insurance costs? If not, you're going to want to stick around to hear what it entails and whether or not it will really make a difference in your home insurance bill. I'm Chuck Shaver of the Shaver Group with Keller Williams Heritage Realty here in Central Florida, and homeowners insurance is an issue in nearly every home sale that we're dealing with today. So this is huge news for the real estate industry, and it's likely huge news for your wallet too. A recent article by Florida Realtors addresses a meeting where Florida lawmakers met in Tallahassee for a special session to address Florida's ongoing property insurance crisis. In the last couple of years, Floridians' home insurance costs have skyrocketed. In my home, for instance, they actually doubled in 22, and the primary reason was that my roof was just 14 years old. If it hasn't happened to you yet, don't think it won't or that it can't happen. If you've bought a home in the last couple of years, especially an older home, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I am praying that this bill will make a difference. When I meet with sellers, one of the first things I do is address with them the concept of homeowners insurance problems that we're having these days. Old electrical panels, old roofs, and I'm going over those things to make sure they understand that they can be deal killers if they don't address them before they get to closing. Some sellers are aware, and some of them think I'm just blowing smoke, but the reality is that the cost of insurance is now making this affordability crisis much worse, as buyers that used to be able to afford some homes are now priced out simply because of the cost of this homeowner's insurance coverage. So, let's address what Senate Bill 2D is supposed to do, and I'm going to include a link in the comments section below so that you can check it out yourself. First, this bill is intended to protect policyholders from non-renewal. This says that insurance companies cannot refuse to renew or write new policies on homes with roofs less than 15 years old simply because of the age of that roof. That sure would have been nice to have back in 2022 for me. Secondly, it aims to address the solicitation of homeowners from contractors aiming to get work by fraudulent claims against the homeowner's insurance company. Maybe you've been offered, or maybe you've accepted an offer to have your roof replaced because the roofer claimed that the roof was, well, it was bad because it was missing a shingle or something like that. Maybe there was hail damage. Well, I surely have. And I'm surely not saying that all these guys are bad, because there surely is a need for that. But some of it has surely appeared a little bit shady, at least to me it was shady. I work with many upstanding roofing professionals, and I'm sure that they too are appalled by this behavior. This bill also allows insurance companies to offer a discount to homeowners if they accept a deductible of up to 2% of the insured value or 50% of the roof replacement cost. Now, there's more to it than this, but to me, it's similar to the deductible that most of us already have for hurricane deductible on our homes. I really like this part, as I'm someone that will almost never make a claim of any kind, and I believe that doing so just makes me a target to be dropped by insurance company or for them just to increase my rates. It also has a couple pieces that address attorney's fees and frivolous lawsuits. Now, there's quite a bit here, and most of it's way above my head. But what it means to me is that if they can stop some of the lawsuits and the money from the insurance companies that end up in attorneys' hands, that they can work towards keeping our insurance costs down. Another important component prohibits insurance companies from denying claims without sufficient reasons, and it strengthens the insurance company's oversight. Now, I don't know if this one will actually do anything, but I really don't think it can hurt. Now, there's much more to this bill, including monies made available to homeowners for hurricane preparedness, condo reform, and much more. Also, it's important to remember that I'm not an attorney, so if you have questions about how this bill impacts you from a legal perspective, please reach out to your attorney. I'm just a local realtor sharing my views on what I believe to be huge news for homeowners and the real estate industry as a whole. As I noted before, I'll post a link in the comments section below for this bill, so if you want more details, check it out there. And of course, there's tons more all over Google. So, we have this great bill that we hope will be the savior that will end this insurance crisis that we're facing here in Florida. But will it really make a difference? First, I believe that everyone realizes that if it does make a difference, that it really won't be immediate. These things take time, and if it does work as intended, it may take some time for the insurance companies that left Florida to look around and say, hey, there's money to be made there, and come back. I believe it's important to remember that this crisis didn't start overnight. Insurance companies have left little by little, or maybe not so little by little, but leaving few of them here with more ability to jack up our rates simply because of supply and demand. As such, this thing surely won't be fixed overnight either. Some have already complained that DeSantis didn't do enough, that the bill doesn't do enough. I'm not a politician, and I surely don't want to get into any of that mess. All I care about is what I'm paying for homeowners insurance. This bill was just passed, so there's surely much to be learned about it, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Perhaps you have a perspective that I haven't considered, or perhaps I've provided some information here that isn't accurate. If so, please leave that in the comments section below, as I surely don't have all the answers. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button and like buttons to support this video and to get more videos just like this as I publish them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.